Welcome. In this episode we're gonna work in the 2005 Jeep Liberty Limited. We're gonna change the engine mount. So let's get the tools and let's get to work. This is a 3.7 engine V6. It got one engine mount downstairs and it have another one downstairs. This is number 18. You're gonna loosen out that one, hold it on the other side. It's open in the top side, so you don't need to remove the whole bolt out. Gonna remove this bolt. Is connecting the engine mount to the engine. Use your jack stand to raise the engine a little bit in order to get a clearance in the room to move your engine mount out. I recommend you use a piece of wood between your connection. Find the solid connection between the engine and the transmission. Use a piece of wood so this metal don't affecting and bending anything in your engine, and just raise it up. The higher is enough to work. Don't try to raise it up all the way up because you can pinch another sensors in the top or another wire or whatever. Just raise it up enough to work in the area. When you remove the 4 bolts around connecting to the engine, you can remove this one completely out. And the engine mount is gonna slide down. It's a little bit tricky, be patient, find a way. Like I always say, double check and compare with the old one. This is the old one, this is the new one. Let's check all the bolts is matching the same distance. You wanna make sure you can put in the top of the other one and see if the measurements are correct, matching the same distance before you get it in, because it's a tiny space and it's hard trying to put the piece is not matching your engine mount. Put the new one back in, just reverse the same process you did, trying to use the same route. Same route you're using to remove the old one. Trying to slide it in nice and easy. Put the bolt across the right. Put the nuts on the other side just to keep it in place. Just hand tight. And now we need to lower down the engine in order to access the other bolts, the other 3 bolts. Tie down all your bolts. When it's done, it's time to tie the crossing bolt. These bolts are 15, that one is 18. The driver's side is a little bit more complicated because it's under the drive shaft and the differential. You see it up there. Down here we have the differential. We have 1 bolt, the bolt crossing right there, and we have the bolt in the top and the 2 more in the front. In order to get that one, you're gonna need a long extension with the ratchet. I don't know, you guys can barely see it, but it's is in there, where you can see the ratchet, and the other 2 bolts are right there in the top. To remove the driver's side, you need to remove this bar connecting here, remove all that, both sides, and you need to lower this bolt. It got 4 all across there in order to lower this piece down to give you a little bit more room. So right here, see, I already take one out. That's the bottom bolt for the bracket, and the top one is more higher. I don't know if I can see in the camera, but it's something up there. Barely can see it. It's in the middle of the screen. That's the top bolt. All right, it's out. Same idea. This is the old one, this is the new one. We just compare, like everything looks the same. All the bolts are in the same position, because this one is a little bit hard to get it in and a little bit hard to get it out. So we want to make sure everything aligned the way it's supposed to before we try to put it in. All right, fellas, I made it out from here in this room right here in this space, but it's serious, it's not easy. You need to twist and turn all the way to there. So be patient, it's not gonna be easy. I have the engine raised all the way up in order to give me a little bit more room. Like you see, I lowered the cross member, the whole piece, in order to get a little bit more room. When you get it in place, I recommend to put all the bolts by hand before you start torque all the bolts. That helps you to synchronize and put it in the center all the bolts and make sure it's screwed the right way, not crooked and nothing, so you can prevent to damage the thread and stuff like that. When you're done, just repeat the process all back again and backwards, just mounting everything the same way you take it off. Let's do it. And that's how you change the engine mount in the 2005 Jeep Liberty Limited. Remember, subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any video I upload. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next one.